Hi, this is Mr. Surface. Um, uh, right now, we have this opportunity to address something important together. All members of a learning team are fallible and imperfect, but together we are stronger and smarter. So let's get into some specifics together to make school a great place to learn for your student. And please watch this video with your student. The reason you're receiving this video is because I was not able to persuade your student to get their head off their desk after 5 tries today. I always ask if your student is okay first. You're receiving this because they either didn't answer or said that they did not care what was going on in a classroom. So I tried to make sure that it wasn't sickness that was preventing them from being engaged in their learning. Um, Going to the experts here, this is from the book The Sleep Deprived Teen, and you can see a layout of a table here. Your teen needs about 9 to 11 hours of sleep, taking into account our middle school's 8 a.m. start time. It means that if your student goes to bed precisely at 10 p.m., then they would have the minimum amount of sleep experts recommend. And I know that's a tall order with kids. I got a few myself, but it's something worth pursuing. Why? Because preteen brains are still under development, and teens' emotions are magnified, especially when their brain's developing so quickly. When teens are sleep deprived, this is intensified. Negative emotions such as anger run hotter, and positive emotions are muted. So it's almost literally less easy for your student to be happy when they're not getting that sleep they need. Should that be the root of the reason why their head is down? How sleep affects learning. Being deprived affects learning in three key ways, according to Karskadane, a scholar who studies sleep. It hampers the process of acquiring new information when students are learning in class or reading or studying on their own. Sleep deprivation lessens the likelihood of retaining the information, which occurs during sleep when newly acquired information is consolidated, stabilized, and strengthened. The brain is taking the day's information at night that they learn in school and connecting it. Sleep deprivation impairs the ability to retrieve the information when students are trying to recall what they've learned so that they can build on concepts, complete homework, or take tests. For instance, we often find here in the middle school that technology is often at the root of distraction, and this is the same if there's technology in the bedroom. So, as for the official recommendations, per its 2016 policy statement on media use, the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends not using devices for 1 hour before bedtime, as well as removing all devices from bedrooms at night. So, to return to the earlier slide, that would mean no more phone after 9 p.m., or no more media, no more screens after 9 p.m. The latter point is also important. The 2016 meta analysis, which just means that they took all the studies in sleep and technology from the past decade or so, and they came up with a meta analysis, which is just the total studies, or reading a bunch of studies and using all the information together. Cited at the beginning of this chapter, found that access to media devices at night, even if kids aren't using them, also negatively affects sleep. So even if they're not touching their phone, just having it in their room has been found to be harmful, which is something that I learned as well when I read it. So, number one solution is to talk with your student about what precisely is preventing them from bringing their heads up. Then tell us, their teachers. It might not be anything that teachers would know about, or it could be something that teachers could solve pretty easily. But you just gotta let the teachers know. Solution number two, consider setting up a video conference. Your student has a computer. I also, your teachers have computers. Perhaps you could see what your student is doing and learning and working towards in class, and your presence there on their computer or my computer might just be the way to sort of fix the situation. And finally, number three, set up a meeting with the teachers and guidance counselor to stop a bad learning habit from forming. We don't want this to become a habit, which is why I'm sending this video and ask you to watch it with your student. Together, we are stronger and smarter. Whatever today or yesterday brought, we can bring about a better day tomorrow. Right here at school, first thing, we can do it. Please reach out by returning this text or emailing if you have any observations, questions, or ideas for tomorrow. And thank you for your time.